Now this is gonna be interesting. Let's see what Asmongold has to say about me. And full disclosure before we start. I got notified of this happening yesterday, and it took pretty much all of my self-restraint to not go watch it live because I wanted to do a react to it. And what happens? I wake up today, and I go to his YouTube channel, and I don't see the video. I don't see the video. This is a Twitch WOD. Okay, I had to find this in a Twitch WOD. Now, I'm not saying my feelings are hurt because this is not on the YouTube channel. Oh, but my feelings officially are extremely hurt because of this. You know, just saying. That. Not really. It's completely understandable that people hate Pokimane. She's ignorant, she's annoying, she's self-righteous, she's self-obsessed, she's self-absorbed, she always thinks she knows better, she literally says that she's better than other people, she tries to scam people, she is a bad influence on other people, she lies. Do I need to go onward? Am I wrong? No. I am completely right and you know it. I mean, the reasons to hate Pokimane are way more than that.
Okay. All right. I mean, like, am I the only person that thinks that, like, it's really not that big of a deal, right? It's just like, I don't think there's anybody on the internet that I hate as much as some people hate Pokimane. Like, it's just crazy. Like, even if you think all that's true, it's like, man, that's a big investment of your feelings. Okay.
Up a tweet.
So, just to clarify this, I do dislike Pokimane as a human for all the bad things that she does, because there's a lot of them, as you could clearly tell, as I listed them off. But it's not a huge investment at all. Hating Pokimane is so simple and easy. In fact, most hate, especially on the internet, is just super simple. I watch Pokimane do something stupid on a video. I comment about it, and 5 seconds after it's done, I forget that Pokimane exists until the next moment Pokimane does something stupid, and I find a video that I watch and comment about that again. It's not an investment. It's one of the easiest things in the world, in fact, to just passively hate someone on the internet. I'd argue that the whole internet is almost built nowadays around that fact, by the way. And, well, second of all, he's actually right. There are people, technically, who are extremely unhinged haters who actively hate on people, but not me on Pokimane. When she does something stupid, then I'm gonna hate a little bit on her, or a lot, depending on the situation. That's kinda it.
That is literally just fake news to 93 million.
Yeah, I saw this. I thought it's funny. Still do? People are gonna upvote it and do things like that because it's funny. I don't think most people believe she's actually gonna do it. Yeah?
I do. I think that they do.
I don't think he I don't think he thinks that the majority of people unironically think that Pokimane's gonna do it. Now, is there an actual, tangible, good amount of people who most likely do think that this could be true? Yeah, probably. But they're the minority. I think it's very safe to say that the vast majority of people think this is fake. Are there people who think this is true because they are beyond saving? Yes. Yes. I think and there's a fair bit of them because of average distributions and whatnot, but the majority I don't think that this is serious. They think it's just funny. I still stand by it.
I'm sorry. I think people are that stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's his opinion, that's fair. But I don't. Even though because she probably never actually got... Dude, why would Kick actually give her a deal? It's not like she's gonna... it's Kick's giving deals to people who actually can get people to come over to their platform. Pokimane can probably not get anyone to follow her.
True.
So she was never gonna get the deal. Most people, I think, knew that this is fake. and they just liked it, retweeted, upvoted it because it's funny. Because it is funny.
93.
I disagree with that. I think 100%. I think that they did it because they liked it because they thought it was true. I do.
She also had that situation previously, I remember, where there was a clip going viral about her where she said, "Oh, maybe I should actually join Kick because my contract with YouTube is soon, not YouTube, but Twitch is going to soon go up. Maybe I should do the ultimate, whatever she called it, and go to Kick." After the backlash she got from that, there's no way. I don't believe it that she's actually even considering it.
Likes with 12 million impressions.
Nice.
And it's just not true.
And?
Like,
it's funny.
If you don't like her, that...
Okay.
It is funny. You're right
Okay.
that it's funny. But isn't it also bad?
How?
Like, isn't it bad that, like, massive amounts of fake news that are things that are just flat out untrue are just being spread? And I'm not saying that, like, it should be deleted. Nobody should be getting banned for this. But I don't think that it's a good thing that people are mass spreading information that's not true. And people think it is. I think that they think so. I really think so.
Okay, to be fair, even if he said that this is fake news and this should be deleted, I would actually not say anything against that. Because there is a line that we, at some point, if not now, we will need to draw it, where there is a certain amount of fake news that is acceptable, and then there's a certain amount of fake news that is not acceptable. But we still, thankfully, don't have to draw that line yet. And, well, fake news like this, yeah, he's actually right. This is technically fake news, 100% right, in fact. But I don't think fake news like this is bad, because this is the great filter, okay? If you believe this, if you unironically see this and you believe it, and you don't even question it, well, congratulations at peaking in McDonald's if you're lucky. Because, yeah, you probably are not gonna make it far. It is what it is.
It's fine, right? You can have whatever fucking opinion you want. But what I'm saying is that at least have an opinion based in reality. I mean, holy fuck. If somebody is so bad, then wouldn't it be easy to figure out things that are actually bad about them?
I mean, we have been doing that for a very long time. The things that are bad about Pokemon literally never stop. But what happens when someone says something bad about Pokemon? Look at It's a Gundam. She literally tried to destroy his life just... Am I wrong? No, again, I stand 100% by this. Because he said something that she didn't like. And then she was forced into apologizing, and... Yeah, I have a lot of your videos, bruh. I have so many of your videos. Every day, when I don't have anything to watch at that point and upload, I literally just type in Asmongold and watch his video. I think I have close to 200 Asmongold videos at this point. Not even gonna lie. Close to 200, probably. And then 2 weeks later, she did the same And by the way, it's working amazingly. Thanks for asking. Exact thing. And she's probably... I would not be surprised if Pokemon has just copyright struck and, you know... What? Diablo 5 will fix Diablo 4. It's true. Forced people to remove videos about her that are small and didn't get the traction. It's a Gundam got lucky because he has a big audience. Other people who Pokemon probably has harassed don't have that luxury. And then you have simps like yourself, Asmongold Gold Pigeon, who will defend anything she does because you're interested in...
What do you mean?
Yes? By the way, even without watching this, I knew that the point like this will happen. That he will just say, I do not defend Pokemon. Yes, you do. Let's see what he says first. Because I actually have an already response to this. Because, bruh, you know it. Everyone know that it's coming. That he's gonna say, no, I don't defend Pokemon.
What do you mean? I made like 4 videos about the cookies.
Yep. I expected this because I have seen those videos about the cookies. Okay, you don't act... So, here's a small distinction that we actually need to make. you can defend a person just by not talking about their negatives. You can talk about the situation that person is even in, but as long as you don't talk about negative about that person, it's pretty much effectively defending. And this is what I'm saying. For example, yeah, Asmongold has videos where he talks about Pokemon and the cookies. But those videos are defending Pokemon. By the way, I have a video about that exactly talking about the same thing I'm going to say now. Those videos are defending Pokemon because Asmongold goes through all this trouble to separate Pokemon from the cookies. He doesn't call Pokemon stupid for making these decisions. He doesn't call her scummy for lying about certain things. He watches a video where it explains the history of the cookies, and it's pretty clear to everyone that she flat out lied when she introduced her cookies, when she explained what it is and blah blah blah. He never mentions it. He takes Pokemon out. He takes Pokemon out of the Pokemon cookie situation and literally just talks about the cookies as a bad decision, bad business decision. Oh, it's not smart to sell overpriced things. Obviously, people are going to be mad. That's what he does. A normal person will never talk about the Pokemon cookie situation with excluding Pokemon and just looking at the business aspect of things. But that's exactly what he does. It is so much more normal and easier to just look at the Pokemon cookie situation with Pokemon inside that situation. But he takes her out. So, yeah. It is not actively defending as in saying, oh, everyone who says this is wrong, she's right, she's innocent, blah, blah, blah. But he literally takes extra steps and tries to do everything in his power to actively not call Pokemon herself bad in any way. That is the defending. Just so everyone gets it.
I said the cookies were bad, that they were overpriced. I even ate them on stream, and I said they weren't as good as Oreos.
Yeah, but that's, again, that is not directly attacking Pokemon. Again, you're removing Pokemon from the cookies. No one else does it except you.
I said it was a good idea for her to do this.
The big creators all being these
paragons
of virtue. True.
Rather than making them up? I don't know. I think as soon as you start making stuff up, you become an asshole. I try not to do that. I think everybody does it sometimes.
You literally talk about any subject that's available and like you absolutely know it from heart. True.
But I try not.
But you watch all of my videos talking about all of the subjects like I know it from heart.
Yes? Well, not all, honestly. Not all. I pretty much watch every third at this point, I think. No, he has uploaded slower, so now I'm watching every second. But what does that have to do with anything? Does he not know what by heart means? By heart in this context means that you are very familiar with whatever's happening. And, well, Asmongold talks about any subject like he knows exactly what's happening there, why it's happening, and as he 100% understands everything about it. Now, granted, if you watch my channel, you could probably say the same thing. But the reality is, my overview of things is very, 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 very not broad at all. I talk about psychology and business finance. And, well, gaming, obviously. But gaming's kind of, you know, sometimes gaming is what it is. But still, those are the only three things I pretty much ever talk about. Everything else, I don't talk about it because I don't know too much. Asmongold talks about everything as he knows everything. That's the point I'm making here.
But you're watching all of them. Like, I don't understand. Does it make sense?
Bro doesn't even comment on my Diablo 4 Megan Fox thumbnails. I kind of feel slighted here, honestly, not gonna lie.
Got caught or called out? Yeah, what is this? I'm so confused, man.
Well, you clearly don't understand the point that I'm making here. But I guess it's not a big deal, honestly. Small thing.
To do it. So Pokemon probably didn't get re-signed to Twitch. Why is that? Because Twitch isn't doing creator re-signings. This probably doesn't have anything to do with her or the quality of her content or anything like that. They're just not doing re-signings. And so, because of that...
That's actually crazy, because Pokemon was one of the 2 or 3 people that Twitch at one point thought that they can never lose. And Pokemon's... there was a leaked list or something like that years and years ago. By the way, self-explanatory, because think about it. Pokemon is the only female creator on Twitch who wears clothes. Yeah. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm absolutely right, and you know it. You know, you know I'm right. He can't even deny it. He knows I'm right. It is what it is.
It's the only one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God.
In the grand scheme of things, yeah, she's pretty much the only one.
God.
Think about that for a minute.
Oh shit.
Who's the next in line to present Twitch from the female perspective?
Who could imagine?
Probably Amaranth. And we know how absolutely disgusting filth of a human being she is. So, am I wrong? Am I wrong? She went on stream, cried about her husband doing bad things to you and forcing her to do the top metas. And everyone gives them sympathy because white woman crying. And then a week later, she's back with that husband. And while he's gone, she's still doing the same things that she did do. Am I wrong about Amaranth being a bad human? Now, admittedly, Amaranth does have a silver lining to her. And it is the fact that she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing, and she knows it's bad. But she does it anyway. But that does not make her less of a dislikable and bad human. So, that's amazing.
Oh my...
Again, because they're all the same, essentially. They're just lying, manipulative, and evil. Bro,
True.
Amaranth with all of the fake stuff that she has done to garner sympathy. Exactly, Pokemon style.
Is an asshole? Well, then don't
only less clothes.
Watch her, right? I'm not making.
True.
This isn't about whether she's a good or bad person. I don't care about that. The point is that I think that really it's a better idea for her to go to YouTube. Let me talk about why I think it's a better idea. So Pokemon, it seems like, wants to become a much more mainstream content creator and not focus primarily on just doing gaming.
Yeah, we already know that. Have you ever seen... She has a YouTube channel, by the way. She is trying to live that Kim Kardashian life. Literally. Yeah. She is essentially trying to be Kim Kardashian.
Then she should do it on YouTube. That's my point.
Kardashian. Only problem is when you remove... Is that his point? Because we never got the point. He just said her going to... he just said her going to YouTube good. That's it. He didn't actually explain why it's good. With her makeup, you see a goblin.
She's done multiple collaborations over the past 2 years.
He's not gonna deny it. I mean, who hasn't seen the Pokemon picture without makeup? Damn, boy! She's like that thing that crawls out from the TV screen in the ring. She could probably get casted for that and wouldn't need a lot of makeup even. Am I wrong?
Expanding.
No.
Who is this guy? Jesus Christ.
Am I wrong? No.
Oh my God. This guy knows something?
Oh, by the way. I did check out the comments that Asmongold watchers... By the way, let's talk about that real quick. I went to sleep pretty much 10 minutes after I got told that this is happening live on stream. And I woke up, and first thing I did was, well, make food, and then get tea, and then make coffee. And I checked the comments on my video that Asmongold is watching. And actually, you know what? This is crazy. Because a lot of people agree with me. Now, there were some comments that I do want to know context with, because there are people who are calling me racist and sexist. I guess that comes with the territory with Asmongold's crowd, because he calls a lot of those things, but I'm interested where that actually comes from. So I want to know that. But in general, in average, if I make a video about Asmongold and call him bad in the title, the video is going to get 70% likes. That's actually good. After the influx of Asmongold viewers, and by the way, I don't blame him. I'm just saying this. I don't care that this is even happening. This is fine with me. This is not a problem. I'm not assigning blame or anything like that. But that nearly 70% like ratio dropped to 40. When I heard that he's reacting to my video, I thought it's gonna drop to like 10%, which is crazy. So that means a lot of people are actually, well, very much agreeing on what's happening here. Well, but not what's happening, but what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's it. Not a lot of people. I got... The video got like something like 1.2k views. And now it's 2k views, so it gave it like 50% more-ish views or something like that. And yeah, the likes went from almost 70 to roughly 40. Which is... Again, I expected it to be like 10% like ratio at best, but... So yeah, a lot of people are agreeing with what I say, it seems like.
It does!
Her influence outside of just the gaming space, and the truth is that if you are on Twitch, you are being watched by...
Also, one thing, I never thought that this day is going to come, that Asmongold is even going to respond to anyone who dislikes his videos. When he responded to Mudahar's clickbait video, where Mudahar says that, oh, I disagree with Asmongold, while Mudahar completely cowardlessly agreed with absolutely everything that Asmongold said, as I pointed out in that video, because Mudahar's video was just for clickbaits. Asmongold watched this, and I watched it. I didn't react to it. I just actually watched it. And I thought it was honestly fake, because Asmongold doesn't actually respond to things like this, and that's kind of crazy. Even though I know he should, because I remember him saying multiple times that he actually looks himself up on YouTube and blah 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 to see what people are talking about him. So he definitely knows about negative things. Also, the fact that I'm actually banned on his channel, which is crazy. I don't remember how long ago I found that out. A year, 2, maybe 3 years ago? I once just wanted to see what Asmongold is up to when I woke up, and I'm like, click on it, and I'm like, whoa, you're banned in the channel. So I wonder who banned me. Was it Asmongold, or was it his mods? Because I did not say anything. I just wake up one day, decide to watch it, and bam, can't participate in the chat. Well, it is what it is.
A majority of guys, it is a majority male-dominated platform, and because of that, it is very hard for a female to develop an audience of people that...
And the point is, I didn't say anything. I did not say anything. So, I just was randomly banned. Now, I have said, actually, things in his chat, but he has even read some of them out. But that was, like, years and years and years ago. That was, like, probably more than 4 years ago at this point. And I did not get banned, which is strange because I actually disagreed with him, and usually that's kind of the final stand for most.
That are also females.
And that's why she should go to YouTube.
Oh, wait. Which part is it? Let's watch this again real quick.
Majority of guys, it is a majority male-dominated platform, and because of that, it is very hard for a female to develop an audience of people that are also females.
Okay. And? Yeah, and?
And that's why she should go to YouTube.
Why? Well, I understand the why. He's implying with the why that he needs that she needs female audience. But why do you need that? There are plenty of celebrities in real life who are female and have mainly male audience. I think Gina Carano is one of the best examples of it. Her primary audience is 100% male. Yet she's a female. And she is super well known and famous.
That's the point.
Yeah, but I don't understand. I get that that's your point. But why? Why does that matter? I want an explanation why it actually matters so much that Pokimane has a female audience. When my point is that she wants to be famous, well, to clarify my point, if anyone's wondering, my clarification of the point is, well, she wants to be famous. So it doesn't matter what kind of people are watching her. If more women watch her, that's great. If more trees, Coke cans, or televisions watch her, that's just great. It just helps her be famous. She doesn't necessarily need a female audience. So we're missing some. So we're at this point, it's safe to assume we're missing an explanation from Asmongold why it's important.
That was the whole point.
Yeah, but why? Why? Who does she need a female audience just because she's a female? Shit. I wish I could get rid of my male audience and only have a female audience, boy. Bruh, who cares? If you that's not how fame works, you dumbass. Yeah? It doesn't matter. I guess he doesn't understand. Okay, at this point, I guess he doesn't understand it. I'm literally just talking about the fact that she just wants to be famous. He's talking about something other than just fame. That's his point. But I feel like I explained that really well here. I mentioned that she wants to be Kim Kardashian, Logan Paul, and whatnot. I feel that explains that my point in all of this conversation is that she just wants to be famous. If you're getting watched by children, adults, grandparents, female, male, trees, or rock, well, I guess we're gonna. I hope that we're gonna find out why he thinks a female audience is important, or whatever. As long as you're famous, you're famous. Yeah.
Not true.
Why?
There are some types of fame that are more transient than others. So, like, for example, if you are famous for...
Is that the right way to use the word transient?
Let's say, like the Amarath brand of famous, right? Like, famous in terms of, like, being really hot or something like that. This doesn't last as long as somebody who's famous for... like, let's say being an athlete, and maybe that might not last as long as somebody who's famous for I don't know, like being a very well-known politician or somebody known in business, because like just in general, or like a movie star, right? So like each different type of fame, like think about the people that are really famous on Kick right now. Are they going to be famous in 3 years? No, they'll be in jail. So
I mean, that's true. Hopefully also, but true.
What's really the point of this? The point...
Okay. Before he gets to the point of this, I don't agree with this assessment at all, by the way. He kind of has a decent start point in his argument here, but it just doesn't stick in reality, okay? He's essentially saying, yes, that the local chess champion is not as famous probably as the local band of singers, and that's true. But when we're talking about the whole world, it's not necessarily true. You have politicians that are way more famous than some movie stars. You have some businessmen that are way more famous than politicians, and you have politicians that are way more famous than businessmen. Fame is not determined, especially how long your fame lasts, is not determined by your field. To be fair, it is slightly determined by your field, because every field has kind of like an expectancy of how long you're going to be relevant there. YouTube is 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, and then your fame is going to slowly start to dip away and go away. Celebrities, movie stars, they're only as famous long as they participate in social activities. After that, their fame just goes away. And things like that. So, no, I don't agree with the premises he's trying to build here. Flat out don't.
Point of this is that obviously, she's done the thing on Twitch for a long time.
Yes.
You want to grow your brand. You want to do something different. You go to YouTube because there's more people there. You want to fish where the fish are. Doesn't it make sense?
No.
Like, think about the most famous person on Twitch.
Okay.
They are a fraction of the size of the most famous people on YouTube.
That part is true, but the previous part is not true. If you have by using his example, if you have more fish in a place, you're probably gonna have more competition. Pokimane was already at the top of the Twitch. She was the most. I'm gonna just say it. Pokimane probably was the most well-known female streamer. Maybe Amaranth was, battling her and whatnot, but it's pretty much Pokimane was the unironic face of Twitch for. They had a billboard of her in Times Square or whatever, right? Undeniable. So yeah. Going to a place that is bigger, yeah, it can work out, but it also can be really bad because Pokimane has absolutely no niche. Her videos have no niche, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't put in the effort. We looked at her YouTube channel. Yeah, it's coming up actually, even I think. Her videos are not doing well. Like this assumption that she's gonna do amazingly because she's Twitch famous is just no. It doesn't guarantee her success. I mean, she could be way more successful on Twitch. Like, look at XQC. My God, the man may have only 2 working brain cells, but hey, he's successful as hell.
It's just how it is. Because it's a bigger platform. There's more people.
True.
There's more fish.
And on YouTube, that's not the case. On YouTube, there is a massive, vibrant, huge...
I think he meant it doesn't matter who's in your audience. It absolutely does. So if you...
I mean, well, let's see what he says.
You have an audience of young guys that are watching you because they think you're hot, that will stop.
Okay.
That is not something that you want to build a 30-year career on.
Well, who says she wants to build a 30-year career on? Does she even want to do that? I don't know. And also, yeah, the young guys are not the only ones who are going to stop watching you. People are going to stop watching you because over time you grow as a person and you probably start to be interested in new things. And some people are going to not be interested in those things. There's always a group of people that's going to stop watching you over time. Yeah, young guys are going to stop watching you over time. Guess what? Maybe older guys are going to start watching you more over time also. It's also a possibility.
You want to build a career on having people that like you for you, that relate to you, and that like you as a person.
That is true. That is true. If you can build a career on that, again, this is essentially what I have said a long time ago many times. Uncancelable people. There are people that can literally do the worst things humanly imaginable, and as long as they don't get put in prison, their careers are gonna, experience just a minor speed bump, and that's it. After a month, after not talking about it, and, banning everyone who does talk about it, congratulations, you're back essentially where you left off. That's what happens when your audience cares about you more than anything else and don't care about the opinions of others. Yeah, that's true. It's a really good audience to base yourself off of, but it's really hard also to get that, technically. Most of the time, at least.
Drama-filled fucking community of, for example, beauty community. Holy fuck, I thought, wow.
Yeah, are you kidding me? You understand why it's called the beauty community. Because these people primarily have their personality melded around beauty. True. If she wants the people from the beauty community to care about her, she needs to do beauty content. Still absolutely agree with myself. The people in the beauty community are absolutely blatantly insane. And majority that. Otherwise, and a lot of them are. Like, the beauty community literally is non-stop 24 drama.
Exactly, and like there's no example of that on Twitch. Yeah, there's none of this is on Twitch, and that's the difference. Like that's my point, right?
Well, if she wants to make a beauty channel, that's a different... Honestly, that completely changes the subject. If he doesn't think, obviously, that she wants to make a beauty channel, right? But, that would change how it works. Also, well, yeah, there's no beauty community on Twitch. Who said you can't start it? I mean, there are people. Yeah, you could try and start it. Who's to say that starting? Dude, your Pokemon, you literally have 10 viewers on average, because I don't know her viewership, but I'm assuming she's just slipping. I'm pretty sure she doesn't stream every day, right? Even she just takes vacations constantly at this point. But yeah, there's more people who are interested in beauty on YouTube, but you haven't even tried it on Twitch. Maybe she can be the pioneer. Possible.
Right? Is that like this content it doesn't exist on Twitch?
They're not gonna care.
I was bad. I thought Twitch was bad. Holy shit. I remember I went over to my ex-girlfriend's house, and like her and all of her friends were sitting around watching a 50 fucking minute video of some woman talking shit about another
Understandable.
person, and it had like 100 million views.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
This is insane. I didn't even know this existed.
True. It is insane when you find it. To be fair, the beauty community is wild. This was I found out about I think 40 years ago, and I watched a couple of videos about what's happening there, bro. Bro, if you're in the beauty community and you're not being labeled a PDF file, you're probably not actually in the beauty community. Harsh but true.
What is this? It's like, yeah, such a waste of time. Well, yeah, but you can say any of that.
No response? Interesting.
But I had no idea. Pokemon will do much better on YouTube than she will on Twitch, because her content that she's not making content.
No, she won't. That is purely speculation on baseless speculation. Essentially, yeah. What is this opinion? Well, it's an Asmongold opinion. Well, I'm gonna be slightly fair to him. He is baselessly speculating, but you know, I'm not exactly providing study proof of what I am saying. So it's not. Though I am more right about that 100%. You're gonna have valuable insight or educated guesses. True. No.
We'll see.
Again, Pokemon already has a YouTube channel.
We'll see. See, this is the thing. I don't take this as offensive at all.
Yeah, I believe that, because if he did, he would not be watching it in the first place. I absolutely 100% believe that, by the way.
I don't. Let's see what happens. I'm not emotionally invested in this outcome.
Well, neither am I, but if you're gonna say, let's see how this happens, well, yeah, she is probably gonna see some amount of success on whatever she goes on YouTube, because she does have some sort of loyal following. True, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she's gonna be successful as she wants to be. And well, given time, given time, dude. 10 years from now, yeah, if Pokemon still does Pokemon things on YouTube, yeah, she's probably gonna be at least slightly more successful than when she moves. So he technically can't be wrong if given enough time, but he will not be right to the extent that people are gonna agree with him, if that makes sense.
This is my read on the situation. This is why I think it would work. This is why I thought it was a good decision.
Yeah, still disagree with it.
And so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, probably. Undoubtedly. Yeah. My parrot's yelling a lot. It is what it is. Well, that's not doing that well. It doesn't get the views, and it's literally probably predominantly based on females already. So she has that. You can be a Twitch streamer, and you can have a YouTube, and these audiences can be completely different. True. It is possible. Yeah. Actually, let me check.
For, like...
I think that's generally not necessarily true.
Like a majority male audience.
Okay, I just flat out disagree with it. Does anyone really think that's not true? That you can have viewer base on Twitch that is different from YouTube? No, you can easily have that.
The same way that like a lot of girls on Twitch, this is the reality. Right?
Is there going to be overlap? Yes, 100%, but there's absolutely no problems with them being different. I mean, look at what Pokemon does on her streams. I'm assuming she just eats on her streams, right? And look at her videos on her YouTube channel. It's not even compatible. So yeah, they most likely are going to have different-ish audiences.
Right? Is like you have to look a certain way. You have to portray yourself in a way that guys like on Twitch. And you don't have to do that as much on YouTube. And I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, look at this. This is Pokemon's YouTube. Is this the right screen? No, this is the right screen. Okay. There you go. See it? Do you see it? Look at this. Yep. 6.6 million subscribers, 250k views. Bad? 260k views. Here she is in the skirt shows, so she's obviously attracting thirst, so that gets a little bit more. You see this? This is pathetic. And what is she trying to do? Well, she's essentially trying to be that womanly influencer. She's essentially the female version of Logan Paul. She's a Kim Kardashian wannabe. Yep. Look at this. Talking to random strangers. Yes, and this is why I think that she just cares about fame. His point that, oh, she needs more of a woman audience makes no sense. Pokemon just cares about fame. And when you care just about fame, you don't need an audience of women. If you would ask Pokemon, I don't even think she will say that she wants a majority audience of women. I think she will say, everyone's fine, right? Trying to be viral as possible. Donating at 10k but can double it. You see what I mean? She's just trying all of these things. She's just trying literally to be as, well, Logan Paulish as possible. I moved! Nice. But she doesn't even pump out videos. My first time camping. She's desperate. Yeah, I think she gave up on the videos, essentially. Literally trying to do anything that's gonna get attention.
Yeah, and I think that's a good idea. That's what she should do. Because like I would argue that like having 200 to 300,000 people that are watching you for like lifestyle content is better than having 600,000 people that are watching you for like meme videos.
I don't care I'm assuming he's explaining his reasoning, right? But I don't care what this reasoning is. It's probably not gonna matter.
It's more stable, it's more reliable, and it will grow over time.
Why? Why is beauty content more stable and more reliable? The beauty community in general. I actually don't know why we're using the beauty community example here too much. We should honestly move away from it because it does not help this conversation at all, honestly. But if we keep going with the beauty thing, that audience is vile, okay? Absolutely vile and detestable. They live and breathe drama. The beauty community is as literally unironically toxic as it gets. So, who knows if they're gonna be around? Maybe some other beauty YouTuber makes a video saying Pokemon bad and everyone flips on her and no one's around. You don't know this. Meme content, does Pokemon even do meme-ish content? I don't know. But there's no reason that can't grow. Again, we're kind of... I feel that Asmongold is just associating arbitrarily womanly things in the fact that Pokemon needs to be womanly no matter what here. And it's just not working.
So that's the reason why. That's why, like, for example, like, I usually judge myself on, like, how well I'm doing, not based off of, like, my peaks, but instead on my valleys. Because, like, that's where you really know that you have people's attention for the long run, for the long haul. And so that's the reason why I said...
Isn't that an argument for doing meme content in that case? I don't get this point. Just gonna say it. I currently don't get what he's saying. Or why he says
that. And I do think that's the right decision to make. Because this content that she would do on Twitch would be even less popular. That's the reality. People would be saying...
Okay, yeah, that does make sense. But she doesn't need to do this content on... Okay. If we're being super generous to Asmongold here, super generous, we can say that he's technically kind of right. If she wants to do 100% beauty content and whatnot. But if she doesn't want to do something as specific as that, then he's wrong. again, the beauty content part is actually like completely muddying the waters here.
All kinds of bad stuff. So if you want to make content and you want to diversify an audience, YouTube is a much better way to do that. I think, for example, I'm a great example. This guy got...
No. This is actually 100% false. Diversifying your content on YouTube typically does not work. I think Mr. Beast even says that. You can't exactly just, flip-flop from content. It usually does not work. Now, it can work for some big channels. Technically, Asmongold's channel is like all-rounder. He covers a large array of content, right? But this does not work for the typical person. This by far doesn't work for the typical person. Again, I think Mr. Beast even has said something about this, that, yeah, you should be specific. If you have a YouTube channel and you're doing cooking, you can't have 50% of your channel cooking and the other 50% dedicated to NASCAR or something. It just doesn't work because you're completely diluting yourself and whatnot. I think even Mr. Beast says this.
Banned in this chat 2 years ago. So I created a villain 2 years ago whenever I banned him and he made videos.
Oh, don't flatter yourself. That's not even close.
No, I think this is totally fine. Like, I want to say that, like, obviously, I might think that he's wrong. But this is the reason why I don't take people getting mad at me and disagreeing with me personally. Because I know that over time, what I said will be true. And so I don't need to protect them.
I mean, that's a super bold statement. I can do that. Over time, I am always proven right. There we go. Now we're on equal footing.
The truth. I can just prove it. And so we'll see what happens. And I could be wrong. But
Okay, if I want to be nitpicky, I can just go ahead and say here, hey, I can just prove it. Well, then prove it. Don't say you're going to be proven right in like 10 years or something. Prove it now. But being slightly nitpicky because this kind of slightly pisses me off, but it is what it is.
I think that based off of all the variables and my observation that I'm right. And so it doesn't matter to me whether people insult me. It doesn't matter to me what... But
you know what? You probably think I don't like Asmongold because of this, but on this point, he is right. He is correct. He, as an individual, looks at something from the stuff that he knows, and he judges based on that. I agree with that. I actually think he does a good job here. I think he does a bad job in a lot of things, not understanding what he's actually talking about because he has no experience in some things that he talks about and stuff like that. Every part of Asmongold I dislike is pretty much just exactly that. Him talking about stuff he really does not know anything about.
People say about my appearance or anything like that. It's totally okay with me. Making videos, calling me names, all of this stuff, it doesn't bother me at all. This is totally fine. I put my videos out there. You can watch them. Do whatever you want to do. It's okay.
Same.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't bother me or upset me or anything.
Bro, my thumbnails are actually so good, though. Damn, boy. But I never look at them like that, but man, that's really good stuff. Considering this is a 6.6 million channel, man, that's pathetic, yo. She's absolutely, without question, failing. And by the way, the last time I checked her channel...
And I think it will continue to be hard for her for a while. It'll probably take 2 or 3 years to really transition over to like doing lifestyle content entirely and having people respect her for that type of content creator.
Yeah, you see, this is what I don't like. Yeah, if you put this in this way, yeah, of course, with time you're gonna be right, but it doesn't mean that you're right that it's a good idea. Yeah, you can transition from a platform where you have 10,000 viewers on average to a platform where you have 1,000 viewers average, and then over 10 years you now have 10K viewers again. That doesn't mean it was a good choice. That doesn't make it a good choice. Flat out.
Like for me personally, I know that whenever I went from like doing like commentary content or to doing like more like only gaming content to like, I did like 80% gaming, 20% commentary. And like now it's probably like, I don't know, like 60-40 or like 7.
90-10, let's be real.
30 gaming or commentary gaming. And it took me like a number of years to actually like really transition over to that, to where it was popular and it helped my.
I don't think that's true. I remember, dude. I remember Asmongold. Dude, I remember even watching him when he was primarily streaming World of Warcraft at some points. He was not a commentator channel. He switched pretty rapidly. I may be wrong because I don't know if I remember correctly, but I think he did the switch pretty rapidly.
Channel. Like, you don't really do something like this overnight. It takes a long time to do it.
Technically true.
80-20? Well, I don't think so.
But that was, I think, a year ago. 90-20. 90-10. Reason to check it out. And it was doing...
90-10? No, I don't think so. If you look at my channel, right, for example,
okay.
Let's see here.
Bruh, I have seen your channel. They are right.
Gaming.
Oh, okay. So this is... I'm pretty sure people mean commentary about... commentary is commentary, no matter if it's commentary about games or non-games. So, yeah, the stuff that he is listing here is incorrect in most people's opinions, probably. Like, look at this. This is a React video. How do I know? Because I watched the same video. This is from Narc. 100%. 100% Narc. Well, actually, it's 1 hour long. Maybe it's the actual developer stream. But Narc has... yeah. He would call this gaming, but most people would call it commentary because he's not actually gaming. When people say gaming, they don't mean him talking about games, but actually gaming. So, this is not gaming, this is not gaming, no, this is because he's playing Palworld. No. Honestly, no. No. Yeah, no. You see, only... Do I even... I probably don't have to continue, do I?
Gaming.
Yeah.
Not gaming. Not gaming. Kind of gaming, actually. Gaming. Like, there are... I would say, like, a lot of it is still gaming stuff, right? Even though it's more...
I still say the new CEO of Blizzard is an absolute 7 out of 10. Prove me wrong, but with a little bit of work, we can make her into an 8 out of 10, boys. God, I love women.
Commentary on gaming?
Especially the hot ones. Well, actually, I think better at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, you get the point. Pokemon is absolutely washed up garbage.
And so,
True.
Yeah, she should go over to YouTube. She's going to find more people.
True. Oh, okay, I actually understand one thing. Also, I'm going to use some lip gloss. Jesus Christ. Why is it so... Why is it so arid here? I don't get it. Anyway. Well, because I have been in 53 minutes now we're doing this. Bruh, are we even close to ending? Jesus Christ. This is something else, huh? In any case... Wait, what was even the point of it? Oh, right. I kind of understand now. I think I get it. Because there are some people who instantaneously... If you say Pokemon bad... They're gonna be like, oh, you sexist, you hate women. No, I love women. I would literally sacrifice 1 million men for one not fat woman, though. Fat woman can go be fat somewhere else. Probably by 35 in the grave. But I love women, except those ones, you know. I already stated. I love women. 1 million men sacrificed to save one woman? Worth. 2 million, 5 million, bro. I don't care. Okay, I love women. The fact that, and I hate these absolute nitwit delinquent idiots who hear something like, "Oh, Pokemon bad. Oh my God, he must hate all of them." I hate those morons so much. It's just the intellectually most dishonest thing you can do. Oh, he doesn't like Pokemon. That's it. He must hate all women. Bruh, I love women more than you.
There that actually want to be. They want to watch.
Didn't work out for Dr. Disrespect that well. True.
For what
she got banned. And also, like, you don't have a difference. Like, how can we tell? How many viewers does Doc get on his streams nowadays? I genuinely don't know.
20. to 40-ish K. He's been popping off with the Warzone thing recently. I know.
He gets 20. He gets 45. Dude, he's doing better than he was doing on Twitch.
Yes, I would assume that. Because it's been literally years since he got banned off of Twitch. Also, did Dr. Disrespect himself, by the way, not come out and say, if I was still on Twitch, the situation would be much, much more better? Didn't he himself literally come out and say that? I'm pretty sure he did. But everyone essentially understands. Everyone can pretty much admit. Because Dr. Disrespect was pretty much the biggest thing on Twitch when he got banned. He was the top 3, right? If he would have stayed on Twitch, if his peak now is 40k, bro, on Twitch his peak would be probably 80k. A lot of people think this. A lot of people will agree. Like, YouTube has streaming, but YouTube streaming is, well, it's just there because YouTube wanted to make streaming. But there's a lot of problems with it still, especially discoverability. In Twitch, you get so much more. If you are the top streamer on Twitch, if the platform just grows in general, you grow with it. Because Twitch, by design, makes it so people just click on the biggest streams already existing. It's not like YouTube where someone's stream can just pop up in your recommendation. No. On Twitch, it's going to be 90% of the views obviously go to already the biggest existing channels.
What do you mean? Because like Doc was like huge in PUBG, he was kind of good in Fortnite, and then he went down. Like Doc went down by a pretty good amount for a.
True, and then he started blowing up with Warzone now.
Wow, he was getting like 15, 20k views for a long time. He's got 40. Wait, Doc has 41k viewers.
Now? Was he streaming? Oh, I assume because they're both
literally
American, right?
41,000 viewers.
Hey. What does that say right there? Live Dr. Disrespect Warzone. Yeah? Yeah. This, again, I stand by my opinion. His views would be much larger on Twitch. Much larger on Twitch.
At this very moment. Right now. Like, where would that put him on Twitch?
Assuming that it would not be doubled on Twitch. Okay, let's do a simple test about this, right? Let's do the most simple test in the universe. What do you think? If YouTube truly was the best platform for people to start their streaming career because it had all the fish in the sea, why are still people mostly going to Twitch? Why are people who have an already existing audience on YouTube who want to start streaming actually go to Twitch instead of just going on YouTube? Why? Because Twitch is still the #1 spot for streaming. YouTube is the #1 spot for watching just videos. Streaming, I'm pretty sure Twitch still takes the cake, right? Like, yes, YouTube is a larger platform than Twitch, miles larger. But for your opportunities as a streamer, especially if you're a big streamer, it's Twitch. It's Twitch.
At the tippy top of the mountain, and he's only halfway there. He'd be ahead of me. There it is.
Okay.
To be, rather than they want to watch her for what she was. So I think it's a good decision for her.
This is an hour long already.
It's a great move for her. She'll be a part.
Also, technically he's correct, but he kind of has this absolutely idiotic, moronic idea also engraved by default that Pokemon can just do it and be instantaneously successful. Facts.
That's exactly what I said.
No. Well, now that he actually gives us context, that is not what he said. But previously, just from this, yeah, that's pretty much what I can assume easily because we're missing context. And that's not my fault we're missing context. He should have explained that better. That he thinks that in 10 years it's gonna pay off for Pokemon to be on YouTube. Dude, there's a chance that YouTube doesn't even exist in 10 years. Honestly.
I said that exactly. Absolutely. That was my whole point. Yep.
Dude, I think moving to YouTube could potentially easily kill her.
True.
Not in real life. Shame. But, you know, her career as a whatever.
Part of the Valkyrie group? Yeah, and a lot of her friends are on there too anyway. Trying to mention, wasn't the contractually obligated hours more of a deterrent?
Wait, he's not saying anything about that. Huh. Oh, I guess he doesn't know if that's a joke or not. It is a joke, but again, I don't honestly care what happens to Pokemon. If she just disappeared tomorrow, not a big deal. Maybe we'd make a video about it. If Asmongold disappeared though tomorrow, I would actually be sad. Again, bro, I got 200 videos of this man right here. I mean, it's a source of non-stop goodness and money and whatnot. It's great. Pokemon can go off into the universe as sparkly dust. Asmongold needs to stay right here, though.
I'm not sure about that. I don't know if she can escape the hate. It's all over on Twitter, too. Well, I mean, like, that's just what's going to happen. But what I'm saying is that...
Yeah, there's no way Pokemon stops being an absolute detestable and dislikable person. It's just... True. That's who she is. She is by nature just absolutely putrid.
There is an audience of people that don't care about that stuff on YouTube.
True. How long does this go? I'm actually looking at it. We got 6 minutes left.
I think he's really overselling it.
Am I?
I do.
Bro, I think I'm honestly underselling it, not gonna lie. I could be way more mean-spirited if I wanted to. Like, bro, this is not even my final form. I'm not even warming up just yet.
I think he's really overselling it, guys.
No.
Because they're more disconnected. YouTube is like one of the biggest social media networks ever.
Oh, really?
YouTube is like multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah?
I say it again. I say it again, don't I?
Multiples larger than Twitter. You want
Oh,
to see the culture change on Twitch to
really?
be more balanced? Yeah, I do.
Now he understands that was sarcasm. Yeah. I mean, I think most people understand this, right? I do think this is kind of commonly understood knowledge that YouTube's a really, 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 really big platform, right?
I was so...
Oh, and now we're gonna have a pause. Jesus. How long is this gonna take? Oh. Only 20 more minutes? Yo. Most popular... He didn't understand with sarcasm. Oh, really? I'll just say the third time. Oh, really? Okay. Admittedly, you know, it's a small thing. I will give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you couldn't see my facial expressions or anything like that, and tone. I do hope most people understood that sarcasm, correct?
As I said, I don't need to protect the truth. I just prove it. There it is.
It's sarcasm, though.
Ross and like Kai,
it is what it is.
Bruce, Your Rage, Jinxie. I was so happy whenever they came on.
Bro, who is Your Rage and Jinxie? I don't know these people at all. I have heard the names, but I have never seen them.
Platform. Because those are the guys
Bruce is
that
a savage
are, like,
also.
Changing the monolithic Twitch culture of the same boring fucking memes for the last 7 years. So yeah, I was so happy to...
Okay. All change is not good change. Okay,
True.
so what exactly are we talking about here? Not much. Also, it's literally just a black culture. Yeah. The majority of people who watch these people are black. True. We know.
No, I don't think so. I think there's plenty of white kids that pretend to be black that watch them too.
This is the same point that we had at the start of it. Yeah, this is essentially the same point. Yeah, I agree. There are a lot of probably white kids and kids in general and just grown-ass men who watch them in general. True. But it's a minority of blacks that watch them. This is how almost everything has worked. Who goes to black barbers? Mostly black people. And stuff like this. This is natural. This is how the world has worked in every way. Yes, these communities are typically black. And black people tend to gravitate towards black creators. This is not groundbreaking. This has literally been proven throughout everything, and I haven't seen any proof of this on Twitch technically, but I doubt that Twitch is gonna be that one exception magically.
I think that there's plenty of them as well, and it's also just young guys. What about like Jinxie?
I don't know who that is.
It's just, no, that's not. Where's the analytics for this?
Oh, well, there's the analytics that it's not true. This is not a secret. So they're not actually changing Twitch culture. True. Should be. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but Twitch culture changes over time. Twitch was actually different 5 years ago. Yeah, the culture constantly changes. Twitch is not a stagnant cesspool of, pond water. It constantly changes. Because
they absolutely did. People spam W whenever they never used to do that.
I don't know, is W a black community thing? Is it? I didn't even know that.
They did. And they made a space for people that don't like take part in like the little high school cool kids club table of streamers. Yeah, they made their own table, and that's why I like them.
Is he talking about the black community? If he's talking about the black community, that kind of doesn't make sense to say, because if you're gonna say the black community has created so much integral change in how Twitch functions and whatnot, which is what he claims here, then by this analogy, they didn't create their own table. They took a seat and put it at the table where everyone else is at. Otherwise, you're literally just saying that they're segregating themselves. Which is actually technically true in a lot of things in the US, as much as I have checked. But that's the US, not a Twitch discussion at all. So, okay. So, I'm assuming this is where someone calls me racist in the comments? It did have upvotes, so where exactly is this? Why?
Yeah.
Does this sound racist to anyone? That's fucking crazy if it does. Okay. God. Ah, sad.
To see them, I thought they were great. With Aiden Ross, right? He's not on Twitch anymore. But with all the rest of them, they're all...
If Aiden Ross was on Twitch, Asmongold would be literally licking his behind like it was made of candy. True.
On Twitch.
True.
I was all... What?
What not?
Two years ago.
Wow, 2 years ago. Okay.
Aiden Ross got called out and made fun of by a bunch of people that were all my friends. People that I knew in real life.
Okay. But That's my point. You are not gonna say anything bad about him. Yeah, your friends said bad things about Aiden Ross. Big deal.
And I defended Aiden because I...
Oh, and you defended him! Wait, what's the counter-argument here? I'm confused now. I don't even understand what's the... I say he's licking Aiden Ross's behind like it's made of candy. And his argument is... Look at this video 2 years ago where my friends are talking bad things about him, and I defend Aiden Ross. Isn't that proof to my claim more than proof to your claim that... Am I missing something?
I thought he was right. I thought that they were bullying him. I thought they were being mean.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I think everything Aiden does is right. No.
Oh, I get it now how he's contextualizing that, but that's not my point. I doubt that anyone even thinks like this. Okay. Okay, I at least understand why he said it like that. But don't agree.
I don't want to go in like, what is it? It's like I say I used to like Aiden Ross, and then people are like, oh, but do you like the one bad thing he...
No. All you need to do to win this conversation and prove me wrong is say that Aiden Ross is an absolute piece of shit that ruins the world by breeding. And that's all you need to do. Hey, bruh! Was it a week ago that I saw on Twitter trending that Aiden Ross was making women fight each other for money? I mean, all you need to do is say Aiden Ross is a piece of S. That's it. I'm proven wrong, but you're not gonna do that.
He did, or the other bad thing he did. No, I'm not. I was a simple enjoyer of the streams because they gave me nostalgia for whenever I was his age doing about the same stuff. Yes, is it...
Making women fight each other? No, he's talking about stuff 2 years ago. I don't even know what Aiden Ross did 2 years ago. Aiden Ross is like someone who I know only for roughly a year now. No, I know him also previously, but I didn't know a lot. Anyway.
Is this really all that upsetting for people?
Probably, yes.
I think Bruce is...
Aiden Ross is, by the way, unanimously considered a piece of shit by absolutely everyone, and Asmongold still is afraid to say anything bad about him because that's what... True! You just showed a video... Aiden Ross banned. I'm pretty... Dude, he got banned off of Twitch, right? I'm pretty sure Asmongold says that he should not be banned. The decision of Aiden Ross, Twitch vs. Kick. I mean, none of these titles mean that you're gonna call him a bad person even. I haven't seen these videos. I haven't seen any of these. Kick streamer threatens to kill... That's funny. Okay. Yeah, does he talk bad things about this? I honestly don't even think so. I'm not sure. But these don't seem things that he says Aiden Ross is stupid and should not be respected and watched because he's bad. Doesn't seem like this. Oh, I think I have seen the Andrew Tate one. Yeah. Andrew Tate was also a... Man, that was a wild ride, huh? Man, the Asmongold Andrew Tate videos were wild.
Made a lot of videos about it. I cover everything.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you that's not my point. Again, he's completely missing the point, so I will just say it for the 5th time. You can make videos covering something, but that's not the point. My point wasn't, oh, you never cover Aiden Ross. I never said that. I'm saying you are afraid to call him out as a piece of S, which you are kind of proving right here. That was my point.
Mm-hmm. You farmed him? I did, of course. I farm everybody's drama. Absolutely. That's why I don't complain whenever people farm my drama.
I typically just click on the Asmongold video and watch him cover the drama and then comment on it. It's so easy. That's who he is. He is never gonna say anything bad about someone big, unless it looks like it's absolutely over for that person. I have a perfect example for this, by the way, that I did not mention. It's Andrew Tate. While Andrew Tate was super big, popular, and everyone was for him, Asmongold did not say a single bad thing about him. Now, he did not flat out go ahead and agree with him, but that's normal for him. That's how it is. But when the tides started turning and people started calling out Andrew Tate as bad and whatnot, Asmongold instantaneously went for the kill. He instantaneously just started calling Andrew Tate without question, instantly, the worst things pretty much possible. Instantly. No hesitation. But until the wind was blowing in Andrew Tate's favor, Asmongold was, haha, Andrew Tate not that bad actually, guys. But the moment Andrew Tate time was over, instantaneous, worst person alive in human history. What an absolute pussy. True.
Every once in a while.
True.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to make videos and talk about how much I hope that Pokimane dies.
Ah, so he did think that. I mean, dude, if you think I said that, as a mean thing, yeah. Me saying that is just, I don't care about Pokimane. If she dies, I think the world is a better place. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think she's making the world good. I think she's proactively making the world a worse place. So I have absolutely no sympathy if anything bad happens to her. Straight up.
Because in general, I don't. I usually try to see where people are coming from. That's why people watch my videos.
It's because
I do actually try to listen to what people say. And I try to understand what their perspective is.
Well, do we even agree with this? Because he typically kind of... Oh, I guess I understand why he... Okay, I understand what he means by this. Because it's true. And he most likely is saying this from the perspective that he watches a lot of videos about, I don't know, Diablo 4 and, all of that good stuff. And he does agree and think about what the people are saying there. But I would call that fundamentally different than, what's happening currently here, for example.
I'm just saying, yeah, exactly. I do. I try to see both sides of an issue. Abso-fucking-lutely. And every single time I do. And that's why people watch my videos about these topics, is because I listen to what the person says, not what everybody else says the person says.
Yes. I actually, by the way, 100% agree with him on that. It's true. He, for better or for worse, he does not care about other people's opinions. Now, he is arrogant, as I have stated many times, and that is, his big fault, the big thing that I personally don't like about Asmongold. But there is also the good part that, he's not gonna just randomly listen to a bunch of people screaming on the internet X is bad or X is good. And X, I don't mean the platform, I mean as in a human or a thing that happened or whatever. He is gonna look at things and kind of have his own opinion in a lot of cases. That is true. That is undeniable. In a lot of cases, this is exactly what's gonna happen.
That's why the
But there are exceptions.
Videos are so popular. Because it's very easy to comment something like, oh, Hassan, Pokimane, XQC, Kai, Aiden Ross.
True.
These people are pieces of shit. They're awful.
Whoa. Do not put Kai Cenat. No, wait. Kai Cenat in this conversation. Kai Cenat is actually a pretty well-respectable human being in person. Kai actually is, unironically, in my opinion, one of the better people on Twitch by far. If you want to put in a really shitty black example, I show Speed. Now, that guy is a piece of shit, absolute racist. MFer. No question. Like, his chat is non-stop racism and he doesn't even well, he now does, I guess. But bruh, if you want to put a bad guy in that's, you know, blatantly bad, I show speed. No questions asked. Kai Cenat, that's my boy. That's a good boy right there. He is the bestest of guys. Kai Cenat is admirable to a degree even. He is unironically one of probably the better people on Twitch.
They suck. You type it, everybody likes you, it's good. But I find that to be boring. That's not...
Again, I still remember that time where there was that incident with a girl and Kai Cenat was involved. Dude, he handled that perfectly. And I had that alone like got so much respect towards him from that just one action. And in general, again, don't put Kai Cenat in with fucking Aiden Ross. That's disgusting.
Not interesting to me. That's not fulfilling to me. I don't get anything out of that. Why would I do that?
True. If you don't like it, don't do it.
Backtrack and not say pussy. Went from speaking loudly, almost swallowing the words. Find it funny. No, I don't. That doesn't bother me. It's easy to say stuff like that, to be honest. Yeah. Didn't watch the Destiny side of the...
Most things are easy to say, to be honest.
It's on drama? Well, the reason why I don't watch a lot of Destiny content is because he's...
Bro, okay, I haven't watched Destiny in a while, but... Which one of the 50 billion Destiny Hassan dramas are we even talking about here?
The banned streamer.
Woo.
Of course I would watch the Destiny side. Yeah, that's the reason.
I mean, you could watch it and actually talk about it. I don't... Dude, if he had to choose Destiny over Hassan, he would choose Hassan. Obviously, he wants to be good and chill with both of them. But, dude... You can't exactly be cool with Destiny and say, yeah, your opinions are good, and then at the same breath be, yeah, I'm chill with Hassan and his opinions are good. They are very much diametrically opposed. If you are chill with both of them because they're all both fine and they're both blah blah blah, you're probably being disingenuous.
And why? I can't watch him. I've said a lot of positive things about Destiny many times.
Okay.
What do you mean? I think a lot of people get mad that I don't criticize bigger content creators for certain things. But
yes, I also don't like that. I have said it once, I'll say it again. They're all in the same bed, they're all in the same family. Bro, isn't Hassan like super close friends with half of OTK or something like that? Yeah, of course it would be bad to criticize him. That's again, that's what I'm saying.
The reality is that I think that I do, but I don't do it in a way that's stupid.
1 hour, 20 minutes, 13... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, whenever I was talking about Pokimane selling the cookies that were very expensive, I said that it was a bad idea, and I was very outspoken about that. I said the things that people weren't saying. Like, everybody was
1.25 speed
saying she was a scam artist. I said that she was misusing the people's attention that, you know, or like people had spent 2 years investing their money and time and their career into like helping her build this like a product, and now she's like hurting the product because of her ego. Like, I was the only person who was really saying that, but people got mad.
Was that his point in all of that? I don't know. But no one cared about that because that's completely irrelevant to the stuff that people talked about in the Pokimane situation.
But me, because I didn't say it was a scam. I didn't think it was a scam. You buy a bag of bullshit.
I agree. Pokimane's cookies were not a scam. You bought cookies and you got cookies. You didn't get an exhaust pipe from a car that's used, okay? In the mail, you got the cookies if you bought it. It wasn't a scam in the typical sense of a scam, but it's understandable why people want to call it a scam. Because I call it a scam also, even though it's not actually a real scam. People are calling it a scam because people know she lied. She did not make those cookies from scratch. She did not do any of the things that she actually claims that she did, pretty much. You know, she did not go through the trails of Amazon to find the most precious mushroom ingredients to do things and stuff like that. Like, That's why people are calling it a scam. Is it an actual scam? No. But this is enough for most people, including myself, to just easily label it as scam or scam adjacent and be fine with it.
Shit, it's expensive, but you get what's in the bag, and it says what's in the bag on the outside of the bag. That's not a scam. That's just a markup. I'm sorry, it's not. I don't view that as a scam. I think people are devaluing the word. Same as your life. There's a lot of things that are overpriced. Yes. I think I am the only person who is fair. I genuinely believe that.
Same, dude, same.
I'm not really sure, but I know he's gonna kick a lot too. But no, I mean, you might not like them, right? You might not like them.
10 more minutes, boys.
I appreciate the fact that the website is becoming more diverse with
6.
different types of content and different types of people on it, and that includes obviously younger guys, black guys, women, etc. And I think all of that is good because that creates a better ecosystem for the website to grow. And I think all of that is good because that creates a better ecosystem.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do it again because I remember this part. Why does he... Right, that's... You can tell I'm not happy with this, and I'm not. Yeah, this was one of the stupidest things ever.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
System for the website to grow as a whole because it helps build the website's critical mass.
True.
Does that make sense? Women? Oh, sorry, I meant to say female.
That's a bad view on things. Yep.
Okay.
Growth of any kind can be detrimental. Yep.
I don't think women and black people are detrimental to going on the website. I think it's good.
Wait, this is... Oh my god. This is the point, isn't it? Why some people are saying racist. No. Let me explain. Explain. Because I don't explain this part. I actually don't. Because... Bruh, I shouldn't have to explain this part because it's so stupidly easy. Okay, let's watch a little bit more. And then I'm gonna explain it where I originally don't explain this.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's better to create a bigger...
But no, this is not about... this absolutely, by the way, has nothing to do with genders, ages, races, or anything. This is purely from a business standpoint that just random huge growth is bad. And I will explain later.
Your ecosystem where like more types of people can exist. It's a rising tide floats all boats. Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Nope. He's essentially saying, oh, any kind of growth is good. Yeah, what about 1 billion PDF files going to Twitch? Is that good? Well, obviously... This is the most basic level of example. Obviously not, but by this analogy...
He hates VTubers too? Is there a video about this?
I don't like VTubers, but no.
He's talking about VTubers, right?
No. But I do not like VTubers in general. But I have a video about that, but that is a little bit satirical, though. Does he watch it? I think it's an old video, so he shouldn't watch it.
I mean, I guess that must be it, right? That's got to be it.
No, it's an old video. There's no way he finds it.
Is there
it's
a video that he's done about
video.
VTubers? Oh god, I don't see one.
Yeah, it's old. But in general, yeah, I'm not a fan of VTubers. It is, which is dumb.
Females.
Uh-huh.
Or femoids. It's femoids, right? Woman's a bad word. I don't know if it is or not. Your Rage signed a kick as well? Yeah, he did. I don't know if he was like exclusive or not. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But all I'm really saying is that it's a good thing.
Dude, kick is wild because it gives almost a certain guarantee that people who get into fights and do all of these things that are 100% a negative to society can have a chance to be famous. Yeah, and it's beautiful because it destroys America, and I like it so much. Like, Biden tried, but it's the young generations that are going to finish Biden's work. Yeah! Yeah! Still stand by it.
Come onto the platform.
Man, I got good speeches.
Who cares about Pokey? Literally insignificant to anyone's life. Well, if you really thought that, you wouldn't be typing that. There's a lot of people that like her, a lot of people watch her. If you're not one of them, congratulations. You don't watch a content creator that exists on the internet. But I'm talking about an idea, and just, you know, it's a popular topic for today.
Yeah, this does not make any sense,
yeah.
Except the words, it's a popular topic for today.
Okay, so I'm just talking about it, right?
The fact that you say that... God! Okay, let's watch.
Of course it did.
Did it?
Of course it did. if this is upsetting for you, go lay down for a couple hours. What's this here? Pokey's gonna have 1,000 viewers? No, I think that Pokey will probably have plenty of viewers on YouTube, to be honest.
Why?
Like, she's very well known. And so even if you, like, there's a lot of people that, like, just know of her. And I think that knowing of somebody and, like, having that, like, kind of, like, vague people, like, being aware, like, oh, yeah, I know.
We actually skipped the part. Okay, wait, we skipped the part. I thought that I'm gonna actually talk about, okay. So, here's the thing about the growth. I will flip it in because this is the end of the video and I actually don't remember this too much because at this point I'm pretty much done also, almost with it. So, the thing with rampant unsubstantiated growth is very simple. It historically has destroyed so many companies. You look at what rampant growth has done, for example, to the game industry, Twitch and whatnot. All of these layoffs, why are they happening? Because there were a couple of years where no one could leave their houses, and that created rampant growth. So companies needed to hire a ton of new people for new things, and now they need to fire people. And this is the best example that just people get hired really fast and fired. You can Google this. There are tons of companies that have failed because their growth was too fast. It depends on the company, obviously, but for example, if you provide a commodity and you have a accelerated super fast growth that doubles, triples, or quadruples, that could actually destroy your business. And again, you can Google this. There are a ton of companies that have actually failed because they just suddenly got a huge spike in growth. That doubled or tripled or quadrupled the amount of stuff they needed to do. Because people, dude, if you offer a service and now there's three more times people demanding the service and you can't provide it to everyone, people are going to stop using your service because it's unreliable. The company needs to very rapidly increase its network of logistics, employees of all different kinds and whatnot. Dude, you need to do so much so rapidly if your business expands 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 times overnight. You need to do so many things, and a lot of companies can't do this. And what happens is, they start investing in it, but they can't catch up to the rate of growth. They can't physically just make the infrastructure and all of that stuff to sustain it. And what happens in the end is, well, you can't give the service to everyone who wants, so people are slowly switching away from your service because you're just unreliable. Why use something that's unreliable if you can use something that's 100% reliable, right? So they switch away from this. And now you are back to your previous customer base, or maybe even less because of the bad reputation you accumulated over that huge growth time. But now you have invested in infrastructure, hired a bunch of people who have no purpose to fulfill because you hired them and you made all of that just because there was an influx of customers. But now you just have spent money for nothing. This is what Twitch did. This is what Blizzard did. This is what Bethesda did. This is currently the whole stick of a lot of people being fired over the tech industry and game companies because they hired these people for the influx of people using their site, their game, and whatnot over the COVID years. And now these people are gone. And these people who are now working are no longer needed. So it's objectively just a loss of money to have hired them.
You know who this is?
That is why
YouTube because it's
that is why rampant growth is bad. That is why even Twitch probably doesn't want that huge of a rampant growth. Well, maybe Twitch can actually sustain it, who knows? But typically a business does not want that much rampant growth. Unless you're an online shop and you can literally just say, well, we're out of this for now, so, buy something else. But even then, it's bad.
Such a wider market.
That is so ridiculously stupid.
Why?
That is absolutely...
Why?
Stupid.
Why?
Oh, okay, let's listen to this again. Because I don't actually give the example.
You know, go lay down for a couple hours. What's this here? Poke's gonna have 1,000 viewers? No, I think that Poke will probably have plenty of viewers on YouTube, to be honest.
Why?
Like, she's very well known. And
why?
So even if you, like, there's a lot of people that, like, just...
The answer to my why is because she's very well known.
Know of her. And
okay.
I think that knowing of somebody,
okay.
and, like, having that, like, kind of, like, vague people, like, being aware, like, oh, yeah, I know who this is, I think that really helps on YouTube because it's such a wider market.
Nope. That is so ridiculously stupid. Exactly.
Why?
That is absolutely...
Why?
I'll explain. Stupid.
Why?
I feel that was so stupid that I don't even need to explain this time.
Yep.
That he's wrong.
Okay. All right, well, that settles it then.
Bro, the only thing I don't explain, and he's so happy about it, honestly. Okay, I will explain it in that case. I actually won't explain, but I will give you a very, very borderline clear example of how he's wrong by saying this. So, his statement is essentially, oh, a lot of people know about Pokey. That means she's going to be successful on YouTube because, you know, the more people know you, the more people are going to watch you. And yes, to a certain degree, it is true that that kind of does transition to that case. But Pokey's fame is a lot of infamy, you need to understand. So, it's most likely not going to work out for Pokemon. I'll give you the most shining jewels of examples here of a real-life situation. And I think everyone will understand it. I don't think there's going to be a single person who can't understand what I'm going to say. So, there is this woman. I love her. I think she's absolutely hot, and I'm not even joking. And her name is Brie Larson, and she is mostly known for Captain Marvel. But she's also known as Brie Larson, Captain Marvel. You know, her actual real name is almost as much known as, you know, the character she played, Captain Marvel in Avengers. Well, in Marvel, the MCU. So, it is not a stretch to say that Brie Larson, my wife, my beautiful, lovely... I think she's unironically so attractive. And I think she's actually a better person than... Oh, I'm not going to get into it, but I'm 5 seconds away from hardcore simping for Brie Larson. You need to understand that, okay? I'm containing myself. So, it would not be a stretch to assume that Brie Larson, aka Captain Marvel, is literally known by most likely at least 2 billion people on this planet. That is a shit ton of people. And yet, for some reason, her YouTube channel has less subscribers than Pokemon. Brie Larson has a YouTube channel, yes. Last time I checked, it was a year and a half or 2 years ago-ish. And she had, I think, 600-ish K subscribers. And at that point already, she pretty much abandoned it. And her videos were getting, well, actually, they were getting like 200-ish K views. Which was, by the way, technically better than Pokemon. Ironically enough. But the point is, Brie Larson is a name literally known by probably multiple billion of people. And yet, she can't have a YouTube channel. She tried to go and do YouTube, but no one cared. So, the idea that Pokemon's gonna have a super easy time or she's guaranteed success on YouTube is absolutely stupid just because, oh, her name is well known. Brie Larson is literally multiple 10 times more well known than Pokemon. And yet somehow she didn't succeed.
That fucking settles it, alright. Okay.
It's like the lake compared to...
If you know that something exists, it's gonna be instantaneously popular.
It would be more, there's a higher chance that it would be popular if people were aware of it. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that is a higher chance, but it's not even close to a guarantee.
It's true. And so if you go on a platform that has a higher awareness of your existence, it'll probably be better for you. That's true.
Why would you assume that? That's counterproductive to your argument, because I would argue that more people know on Twitch that Pokemon exists than people on YouTube that know that Pokemon exists.
Yeah, you'll be more popular if people know who you are. This is my argument.
Yeah. It's a believable argument, but again, it just doesn't mean shit. Can we get more of a low-key basic mindset than that?
To an ocean. Should we see have 20K viewers? I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, like on our first stream, I would absolutely expect that. What's it going to be like 3 months after? Who knows? And
what is her average viewership on Twitch, I wonder?
Also, she said that she's not going to be... I don't think she's going to stop streaming.
Pokimane.
I would assume she's going to stream on YouTube sometimes and on Twitch sometimes
Twitch
as well.
stats.
Now, I could be wrong about that, but we'll see what happens.
Oh my
She might do
God.
multi-stream instead. Yeah, or both. Who knows?
What are these shitty
normies
social
find
blend? Multi-stream or both. Asmongold literally learned with
Okay, all right, now we're in the loop. I can't believe I sat through and I watched this whole thing. This was great.
Oh yeah,
my God,
this
is
was
peak
the
nail-
start. Okay, wait, do we get Pokimane thing? Dude, bro, Pokimane averages 20k views. Oh, wow. Pokimane does actually, wait, what? Last 30 days. Oh, no, it's actually exactly as I thought, dude. Oh, I thought that, bro, I was watching the year 2020. Oof. Yeah, but Pokimane was averaging 20k views. Now she averages, it says 9, but recently it looks like it's 7. So yeah, I honestly would be even surprised if she actually averages 20 on her first YouTube stream, not gonna lie.
Performance? I guess so. I guess so. He controls the platform? Well, no, it's okay. Like, I was curious to see what a person like this would say, and it just popped up, and I figured I would look at it. It's not really that big of a deal.
True. I liked it. You're welcome to watch other videos. If you want to watch an unhinged video, it's like 3 videos back a few. I literally could not give a shit, so I am not being generous at all. If you want to do that, that is probably the most unhinged video, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal to me. I don't get that worried about it. I'm not stressed out about this kind of stuff.
So, the video starts actually where he clicks on my video, and then he goes to the last minute for some reason. This is how it starts.
Yeah, it's
so
it's
this
whatever.
is the end. Yeah, this is the end.
Yeah, the eye roll frame was perfect. Yeah, it was. You're making him famous, you know?
No, sadly not. It doesn't work like that. I mean, I'm gonna probably get like 5 subscribers at the end for this, so that's a lot. Anyway, it was fun. Dude, I spent 1 hour 42 minutes. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Anyway, this was Quizzer Insane. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.